Everything seems so generic. It's washed out. It's like food with no salt in it. If it wasn't for the greens and browns of the fake rubber foliage that surrounds us, the world might look like a black and white TV show. Like Ozzie and Harriet, or maybe I Love Lucy. Instead, it looks like a sitcom that hasn't aged well. The ones where the colors are not quite right, and the lighting seems that much more artificial, where the walls are flimsy and wobble every time a door is closed and opened. Filmed in front of a studio audience. Welcome to Centerville City. My city. Well, it's as much mine as it is anyone's, I suppose. In the year of our Lord 2112, or 2113, or 2125, time really doesn't matter that much to us anymore. Not that the where or when are all that important anyway. It's all the same. Everywhere is the same. Faded photos, set dressings, masquerading as reality. The world's nothing more than a terrarium for gods to observe. Artificial buildings and trees where human animals live, eat, reproduce, and die, and then start the cycle all over again. How freaking bored must a god be to watch this shit show? I mean, it's got to be as interesting as watching this astroturf grow. The biggest abomination is this park. The grass is plastic, and the bushes are made of pipe cleaners, and the leaves on the trees are rubber. I don't know. I think it's meant to be a place of cheerful respite from the nothingness we live in. And it's not. It's just heavy makeup hiding desperation. How could it be anything else? They think it's pretty because it's controlled. I know better. There is no beauty without the random, without the chaos, without the unknown. But it's a gray world. I'm a gray man in a gray sweater wearing world, spinning in an empty gray space. And I might be losing my mind. It's hard to know for sure. There simply isn't anything for reference. When I was little, my mother told me a story as she took me in. Once upon a time, the world was full of chaos and pain and violence, but also beauty and love and creativity. The bad inspired the good and vice versa. The world was interesting. Then human beings, the least intelligent herd animal, tore it all down. Why? Because one group of people wanted to save the other, and the other group wanted to save them right back. So of course, that meant that they had to hurt and destroy each other in the name of love, acceptance, for their own good. The end. How's that for a bedtime story? And this is what we get for all that love and understanding. Gray. Gray is safe, non-intrusive. It's easy. Gray is black. Gray is white. Gray is everything. Gray is... it's nothing. I guess some might think it's great. Everything is provided. Most of us don't even have jobs. Those that do have because they want them. That being said, it's limited. Even police, ambulance, and fire are as empty as chocolate bunnies. The only true jobs are within the government bodies, of who we never have any say or control. It's all this gray that caused me to start to stare into the sun. I sit here on this bench every day and stare up until I see the black spots dancing around the surface. I feel myself drawn into it. And then when I look away and I come back to the world around me, I see blues and greens and reds, at least for a few minutes. Oh, I'm sure to go blind, that's for certain, but maybe that's what I was hoping for to begin with. And when I do, I'll just go up to the 10th floor window of my apartment and jump. I'll make a huge red stain on the concrete below. No more gray for me, no. No, I'll be red, bright, intrusive, and appalling. In my death, I'll offend. That gives me some small amount of hope. At least that was my plan. That's okay. I came up with a new plan. Because after all, everyone can use a little color in their lives.